Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to the Final Fantasy XIV Job and Class Quests. Whew. Boy, if last episode didn't show you the difference between the old style of class and job quest writing and the new style, I don't know what does, because man, it was like night and day between what Lancer Dragoon went through and what Viper went through. Honestly, felt like that was like one of the role quests. Like, they put some effort into that. I mean, I'm not gonna say they didn't put at least a little effort into the older quest lines. It felt more. Not the least of the fact that, 6 quests took an hour and 45 minutes for me to do. I think actually it was supposed to be 2 hours. And the amount of nods they managed to get in for 6 quests. Whew. Man, it really felt like they were compensating. But anyway, unfortunately that only got me 1 video. Sorry, these are taking a little longer to get out than I'd like. It's real world scheduling. Real world scheduling it's a pain. But anyway, let's hop into the wheel and see what I'll be playing next. All right, back to the wheel again. Another wedge gone. At this rate, I'm gonna have to start putting the crafters and gatherers on after a few more of these wedges fall off. Because I always worry that I'm gonna hit something that, I don't have leveled. Well, I definitely have that leveled. Well, this is gonna be a real blast from the past. Seriously? Gladiator Paladin, the very first class I ever leveled in Final Fantasy XIV, and now I get to revisit this quest line that I don't remember at all. Where's even my tank stance in this setup? That's how sad we are right now. I don't have my bloody tank stance, huh? Oof, there we go. God, look how few abilities you have. This is sad. This is sad how little paladins have. How many of these old abilities don't exist anymore? I'm gonna leave this on just as like a tribute to old Gladiator Paladin, because it's been so long since I've been on this class that shit just doesn't exist anymore, or versions of them don't exist anymore. I mean, a lot of these are just like the role abilities now. Like, seriously, there's Provoke. There's the role version of Provoke. Rampart, well, I was gonna say, we've got Sentinel. Awareness doesn't exist anymore. Tempered Will doesn't exist anymore. Sheesh. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's not like we're gonna be on Gladiator for very long. But this just feels weird. Wow. Yeah, it just feels wrong. Hold on. These two are in the wrong places. All right, one more thing. You might notice my lovely little groovy glasses, courtesy of the Arcadian. I actually got these on the fight that I recorded, so super lucky there with the drop. But I think we're gonna remove these for the time being. Just, it makes it easier for when I'm recording that I don't make it look like a goofball. All right, first quest, all the way back at level 1, the Way of the Gladiator.
Oh, what will it be? Will you rise above the masses and inscribe your name in legend? Or will you resign yourself to mediocrity and die in obscurity?
That's a sales pitch. Join the Gladiators Guild.
A decision you shan't regret. One moment, make way for Dekumon Tia. Fresh meat coming through. Now then, before your enrollment can be considered complete, you must present yourself to First Sword Myla. Seek her out and obtain her approval.
Myla, oh my gosh. The old Realm Reborn Gladiator Guild Mistress. I haven't seen her in ages.
I heard Lulutsu, and so did everyone else in here. So you're Dekumon Tia. 'Tis a good, strong name. On behalf of the Gladiators Guild, allow me to welcome you. I am Myla, Guildmaster here. So, you wish to study our arts. I presume you have your reasons for choosing the sword over all other weapons. Perhaps you think it easiest to learn. A sword is a simple weapon, but to wield a blade well is anything but simple. For every Colosseum champion to emerge from our ranks, there have been countless disappointments who failed to achieve greatness.
Right, I almost forgot about that. The early things for, because this literally is, the class is called Gladiator before it's called Paladin. You are literally a Colosseum fighter. These guys all fight in the Colosseum in Ul'dah.
Bear that in mind before you answer me, Dekumon, for I do not ask this question lightly. Have you the strength to live by the sword and, if it be your fate, die by it?
Ma'am, I have done that multiple times.
Then welcome, Gladiator, to your new home. Let's not waste time, shall we? I would gauge your aptitude for the sword. Just outside the gates of Ul'dah, you'll find plenty of marmots, hornets, and shrews. Slay 3 of each and return here when finished. A simple task, but essential to your training nonetheless. Now, go, shoo, shoo.
Oh, well, this is gonna be familiar. Whack at everything. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about you guys. You're gonna die to the dot. That's how sad you are. Right now, I should literally just come out here and clean house. Well, that was depressingly simple. No surprise there.
Oh, welcome back, Dekumon. I take it you've dispatched the beasts, and with ease?
Ma'am, I'm level 100. These things die because I breathe on them.
Rest assured there will be far greater challenges to come. If you wish to master the sword, you must test yourself against a wide variety of foes. To this end, I present to you a hunting log. It contains information on creatures ideal for a gladiator in training. You will doubtless gain valuable experience should you seek out and slay them. It is only with such practice that you will recognize and eliminate the deficiencies in your technique. Your training under me shall continue once the heft sits so snugly in your hand that you cannot imagine holding aught else. Until then, Dekumon.
The next Gladiator quest will be reached upon level 5. Oh. Huh. Guess they must have combined the old quest. I thought there used to be a pair of level 1s. Kicking the Hornet's Nest. That sounds fun.
Ah, Dekumon. I take it you and your sword have become better acquainted? Then I will now instruct you on another fundamental aspect of what it means to be a gladiator. Commanding an opponent's attention. As gladiators, we are trained to engage enemies at close range, weathering their attacks as we deliver our own. However, there are times when we must do battle alongside allies whose talents are not the same as our own. In such a situation, your role is not to slay the enemy in front of you, but rather to defend the man beside you. We do this by eliciting the enmity of our opponents through attacks and techniques designed to incite their hatred. Basically, kick them in the balls until they decide to hit you instead of someone else. You must learn to draw the enemy's attention to yourself and to trust in your stout constitution to endure. In so doing, you protect your weaker comrades who would otherwise perish. To help you better understand this, there is a task I would have you perform. It just so happens that Momodi of the Quicksand has requested our assistance. A gang of Leminson marauders has paraded into town and begun harassing people outside her establishment. Men like these prey on the weak, but will turn tail and flee at the first sign of defiance. You need not resort to violence. It will suffice to show them that you are not afraid of them and will not tolerate their behavior. Seek out the Leminsons and make your presence known by bellowing, "Face me, marauder!" In this way, you will protect the people of Ul'dah as you put your allies in battle.
Tell the marauders outside the quicksand to face me. Ah, there's one. You know, I think this might be like one of the first instances that you actually have to do emotes for quests. And funny enough, I'm actually going to use the typer for this one because it's easier to deal with this one. You motion to yourself, hey bitch. Dude, I'm over here. What? You're blaming me because the shite shat his own pants? We'll bugger him and bugger you too. At least they're easy to intimidate. Should actually show up in the, yep, there it goes. Now it shows up in the history properly. Hey buddy, why don't you take me on for a side? You know you're a friend, get a 12 damn cheat. Makes you get dangerous more because we're a foreigners. He'll get his own back, mark me words. You guys are friggin' everywhere. Seriously? Is this just a party for the Leminsons around here today? Hey, sir. Leave the poor guy alone. Oh, come on now. He was disrespecting me proud Seawolf heritage. Blech. Fine, I need the bastard be, but we ain't finished. Is this supposed to be the start of the rivalry between the warriors and the paladins here? Just like, you know, us mocking the freaking marauders coming to town? Kinda feels like it. What the hell is your problem? Maybe she likes the men rough. What are you supposed to do? Bleeding manservant? That don't matter. Go on and spoil the mood. Okay, that one deserved it. Because it sounds very much like he was accosting that poor lady there, and she was not having it. Who are you? Tell the marauder inside the quicksand to face me. Oh, you're just another one of these guys. Dude, look, Me, not the little Olafel. Okay? Just who the hell do you think you're speaking to, maggot? I'm Farfel the Driven. Me and me bloody marauders have been raving so long, mothers scare their children with tales about us. Yeah, they sure do. Oh, don't believe me words? Then let me axe do the talking.
This guy thinks his axe can talk.
I need a face. I need a face. Ooh, now that's a face. This is lively even for the quicksand. You two going to put on a show for us? I assume you're my gladiator rival. What's this? Another goddamn fool? Show some respect when you talk to... Farfel the Driven, leader of a troop of bloody murmurs of some such. Aye, I heard you the first time. Your voice carries quite well, even through my drunken ears. Then unless you want me to split your skull with me axe, you better... Wait a minute. I think I know that sword. Oh, crap. That sword? It couldn't be. Frenzy? But only the sword of Naldrin. Bloody hells, it's you!
You know, I've never been one to stand back and watch. Mind if I join in the fun?
Begging your pardon, sir. Well, that was disappointing. You're more of a friendly rival than the jerk we had to deal with for the Dragoon, huh?
Why did they always do that? Looks like it's just you and me. Standing up to that Leminson was quite brave of you, and quite foolish. I think I like you, Gladiator. Name's Ul'dah, and I'd buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I just spent the last of my coin. I used to be a young gladiator like you. Back then but that hardly concerns you. These days I'm just an explorer of the unexplored, a seeker of the as yet unknown experiences. Like that beautiful stranger keeping my bed warm right now. Oh gods, I've missed this city. This wonderful desert jewelry of debauchery and sin. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to bed.
I'm surprised he's not skipping. Oh, sorry you had to see all that, Momodi.
I swear, if I hadn't seen Ul'dah with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it was him. Everyone here thought he died years ago. Listen, Dekumon, do me a favor, and don't tell Myla about meeting Ul'dah, alright? She doesn't need this sort of drama. Why? Well, let's just say some folks ain't good for one another.
Oh. Oil and water situation. Got it. Well, Myla at least got the freaking marauders out of here.
I've already heard of your exploits at the quicksand, Dekumon. You did well to send those marauders packing. I wish I could say we've heard the last of them, though. Alas, we've received reports of axe-wielding raiders assaulting merchants traveling south through Scorpion Crossing. It seems words will not suffice after all. I want you to finish what you've begun, Dekumon. Head to Western Danalan and see that Farfel the Driven and all those who have shared in his crimes never trouble the people of Ul'dah ever again.
Oh, murder! I can do that. Okay, well clearly he's seen something.
They took me with my saddle. I took everything I own. Bring my goods back to me, I beg you.
Oh dear. Recover the merchant's goods. Oh, I see purple smoke. We're gonna get into, we're gonna get into some scraps here. Both of these are gonna be scraps. All right, fine. Incantation of angry curses assaults you, and he's dead. Yeah, dude, I got too many levels on you. Sorry. Ah, it's Parfamo. Bye, Parfamo. It's so easy. These poor fools. They have no idea what they were getting into. They thought this was a level 5 quest.
They told me for my saddle.
I already got your stuff. It's literally the same line you gave me earlier.
Oh, 12 bless you, adventure. If it weren't for good men like you, I'd never leave home.
Easy enough. Okay, Myla, I dealt with the marauders for you.
Good, it is finished. And with that, this stage of your training is complete. This time your enemies were ill-behaved ruffians, but who knows what manner of opponents you will face in the future. Regardless, I have faith that you will do well. Master your sword, and you shall master yourself. Now then, there will be work for you in the days to come. Return to your training, Dekumon. We will speak again.
Yeah, in like 3 seconds. Next up, Ul'dah's Most Wanted.
You look well, Dekumon. I hope you are ready for your next task because I require your immediate assistance. There have been several violent murders recently, the victims of which were all Huron men. Based on the multiple spear wounds found upon the bodies of the deceased, we believe that lancers are responsible for the crimes.
Oh, crud. It's not that crazy guy again, is he? No, he threw himself off a cliff.
Not only are these murders a blight upon our city, I fear it is only a matter of time before one of our own is targeted. I've just received reports of foreign lancers skulking about in Stone's Throw. Considering the circumstances, I find it likely that these are our culprits. We cannot abide any more murders. Go to Stone's Throw outside the Gate of Nuld and speak with any you find in the area. With luck, we may find these lancers before they strike again.
Alright, that should be simple enough. Gutless Gladiator. Oh dear. Sir, you might not be cut out for this profession.
Don't kill me, please! I'm not the one you want!
Oh, hi. You look cute. You'll forgive me if I don't actually, consider you much of a threat. Problem solved. You alright, buddy?
Thank you! They appeared out of nowhere. Asked me if I was oldest at Spear Point. I said no, but they attacked me anyway. What did I do to deserve this?
Aldous? They're after Aldous? Mila's not gonna like this.
So, they were indeed the murderers we sought.
Yeah, but not the victims they sought.
But what brought Duskrite freelancers all the way from the Black Shroud? And why were they murdering Huron men with swords?
First sword!
What is it?
Lancers first sword! A gang of them, hiding in the tunnel south of Blackbrush Station.
It seems we're not rid of them yet. Dekumon, you might as well finish what you started. Go to Central Thanalan and dispatch the last of these freelancers. Bruce, accompany Dekumon. See that he doesn't die.
Well, I can't keep the bloke from getting skewered, but I'll patch him up best I can.
Dekumon, defend Bruce. He knows powerful healing magics, but he cannot employ them unless you keep all your enemies occupied. Make sure you command their full attention at all times.
Alright. Oi, I'm counting on you to keep those bastards away from me. Watch me back, and I'll watch yours. Okay. Oh, is this gonna be a duty calls?
You have your orders, Gladiators. Send those freelancers to the 7th gate.
Otherwise known as Hell. Yep, I was right. Duty calls. No surprise there. This is basically just to check and see if you know how to use your tank stance. Oh. And your AoEs. There we are. Oh, we got more of them. Oh, I don't know Shield Lob yet. Oh, that's funny. You want to heal yourself there, Bruce? Oh, there's more. Got more coming from this side? No. That's great, Freelancer Captain. Now, you look at me, sir. You gotta love the classic, because all they ever know is Heartstopper. We good now? Good. Nice. Easy enough. Well, Bruce, that was fun, being low level again. Looks like we're done here. Let's head home, Dekumon. I could use a drink. Honestly, I could use one myself. My throat's a little dry. Alright, Mila, quest is done.
Congratulations on a job well done, Dekumon. Bruce says you acquitted yourself well. You have shown tremendous growth since you joined us, and though it pains me to do this, you have earned the right. Dekumon, I grant you leave to join other guilds.
Again, right. You have to hit level 10 in your primary in order to get access to other classes.
As you doubtless know, Ul'dah is home to both the Pugilist Guild and the Thaumaturgist Guild. However, there are also guilds where you may learn something of a more peaceful traditions. You may even join the guilds of other nations if that is your desire. Note that I will respect your decisions, whatever they may be. So long as you do not forget that you are, above all, a gladiator. Before you head off, I wanted to ask you, Bruce believes the freelancers were out for a bounty. What is your opinion on this, Dekumon?
They were tracking a man named Aldous. Their motives died with him. Now I should probably let them know.
Aldous? Are you certain this is the name you heard? He's alive. But how?
And that's gonna be a can of worms. Armory unlocked, yeah. If you don't have the armory system, this is where you get it. Level 15, that old familiar feeling.
Hail, Dekumon. You come at a good time. I have another task I wish to assign you. The Immortal Flames and the Brass Blades have both requested the Guild's assistance in maintaining security at Camp Drybone, a vital outpost along the Royal Allegan Sunway. The Ul'dah have been raiding caravans with reckless abandon, creating a significant disruption in trade. Ul'dah has a long, troubled history with the Ul'dah, so raids are not unheard of. However, this recent escalation must be addressed. Go to Camp Drybone and search for these raiders, Dekumon. I've already dispatched other gladiators to patrol the region, so I suggest you speak with one for more information.
Man, this really does bring back familiar tones. Okay, now I think the game's just messing with me. Seriously. We're talking about the Ul'dah and I pulled the Ifrit pony out of my roulette.
Get down! They're still here!
Who's still here? Where? Oh. Hi, sir. Bye, sir. Goodbye. Alright, up you get, son. Don't worry about that, I'll be fine. Though maybe not when the first sword is done, may I? Go and tell her that the Ul'dah are dead. Leave the mission to me. That was easy. That was easy enough.
I knew I was right to send you, Dekumon. You've done us proud.
7 hells, this place reeks of sweat. How do you expect a man to concentrate on a swordplay like this? Oh, hey, Aldous. Aldous? Oh, you remember me. How goes it, brother? Still waving your sword around like a feather duster? You! Good to see you too, Miller, my dear. You're more beautiful than I remember.
You're alive? Where have you been all these years? Answer me.
Me? Well, you must know I'm on a spiritual journey of self-discovery.
Oh, damn it, Aldous, this is serious. We all thought you were dead. And for you to walk in here so nothing ever happened. Have you forgotten how you dishonored us? I should cut you down where you stand.
That's the Mill I remember. All fire and brimstone. I knew that pretty face could still contort itself into some terrifying shapes. Oh, don't pout, girl. I'm just having fun. But as you wish, I'll go. Dekumon, was it? Why don't you join me at the quicksand? I could use some company, and I doubt anyone else here would be so kind. Okay, these two were definitely a couple, and that's another duty's call. Or another duty calls. Huh. Alright. I'm interested. Let me guess, someone's about to take another swing at him. Oh, you came. Sorry you had to witness that little reunion between me and Mela. The Sword of Nald, back from the dead. You think I'd be greeted by throngs of adoring fans, not threats of violence. Listen, Dekumon. You're good with a sword, that's plain to see. But more than that, you've got purpose. There's a fire burning within you. As a former man of conviction, I can recognize a kindred spirit. Geralt named her Frenzy. She's one of a magnificent pair of swords that the drunken prodigy forged for Colosseum champions. Ah, good old Geralt and his artifact weapons. The man who wielded his twin had eyes that burned like yours. And where is that twin now? Dekumon, The hells? And Momodi's like, God damn it, not again! Those almost look like Ascians. Aldous, Sword of Nald, we've come for your head! If you do that, then how the hell am I supposed to enjoy my ale? Arrogant fool, prepare to meet your maker! I've already met my maker, and honestly, I could stand to see him a little less. But now you've done it, I'm out of drink! Well, ain't you a bunch of impatient, humorless fellas? Up for a bit of fun, Dekumon. I'll lead, you follow. The duty commenced! Oh, I am on the wrong page. I'll show you how a Coliseum champion fights, sure. Oh look, he has flash. I remember that skill. I miss that skill, I'll be honest. Alright, let's put on the fight or flight. Get some extra damage going, because these guys are friggin' tanky. I'm just watching him do half of the work. I mean, he's barely taking any damage. I think I'm barely doing any damage. It's alright. His level's probably a lot higher than mine is. Oh look, there's more of you assholes. Oh, these are level 20. They're strictly higher level than me. Those weaklings are all yours. What weaklings? These three? Oh, I see them. Excuse me. These are the two he's talking about. These guys were doing so little damage, I barely realized they existed. There we are. Enough of these freaking guys around here. Oh, these are all 20s. I can't know. We can deal with the 15s here. Somebody's taking pot shots at me. The little level 14 guys are over here causing me trouble. How dare you? He poisoned me. He has the range of Halon attack, which I don't have at this level. And obviously we don't have flash anymore. If you want Amity, you just use the freaking total eclipse. But yeah, back in the day, paladins had flash. Heck. That was the only way warriors had to get AoE Amity properly was, basically by borrowing flash from a paladin. I didn't think he'd go so far as to send a gang of sellswords into the quicksand in broad daylight. He? Why is it never a bevy of beauties? Let's continue this another time, shall we? I need to find a new place to drink. One with more attractive company than this sorry lot. Back to Miller. My apologies, Dekumon. I meant to teach you a new technique earlier, but when that idiot arrived, I completely forgot. He's just so infuriating. You two were definitely an item at one point. The shield lob technique will allow you to attack from afar without the need for ranged weaponry. Since we gladiators are primarily close-range fighters, the ability to draw the attention of distant enemies is a valuable asset. May it serve you well in the field, Dekumon. Oh, believe me, it does. Shield lob is still one of my favorite ranged abilities. It's so damn handy just to be able to thunk somebody over the head and get Amity on them. Thank you. Not like I didn't already have it, but still. Alright, time for the level 20 quest, the Face of Thal.
Dekumon, I'm glad you're here. One of our members has been attacked and gravely wounded, and I need you to go and help him. I suspect this is the work of more bounty hunters. It may even be a trap to lure more of us into the open. Nevertheless, we cannot ignore our comrade's plight. When last he contacted us by link pearl, he said he tried to seek shelter at the Coffer and Coffin. Take this potion and search for him there.
The Coffer and Coffin, eh? Oh, it's right by Blackrush. There you are, sir.
Help me. I can't feel my...
Here, hold this.
Thank you, brother. It'll happen so fast. Over by the tracks to the north. I don't know who attacked me nor why they left me alive, but I dare say the answer is out there. Surely someone saw something.
Someone probably did. Looks like a couple of someones. Just randomly a fate in here, huh? The fellow outside. Oh, I saw him stumble in when we left the bar to take a piss. Was alone, as I recall. They say he's wounded. Thought he was just drunk. Fat load of help you've been. What about you, ma'am? Did you see anything?
Suspicious character? Well, now that you mention it, I did see a strange fellow wearing a garish purple robe. At first I thought he was talking to himself, but then I realized he had a link pearl. I heard him say something about the wrong man and the silver bazaar. Does that help?
Actually, that does by a significant amount, ma'am. Thank you. Now, let's see if there's anything out here at the point of ambush. Hello, anybody or anything? I found something. I've definitely found me a something because I just picked something up. Oh, God. I hate when that happens. You just get a mount and suddenly it's friggin' huge and in your face.
Purple robe? That does sound familiar. Oh, it was him, I'd swear it. Did you find anything else?
Yeah, scorpion ring.
Picked this up by the tracks, eh? Might well have belonged to the bastard. Can't say I've seen its like before, though. Might be as Wyman could tell you more. You know him, don't you? He's the bespectacled bloke who's always lounging around Emerald Avenue in the city. Of course, being the businessman that he is, he'll probably ask to be compensated in exchange. Show that ring to Wyman. He's sure to know something about it.
I think someone else is working through these. I recognize that trash can.
Well, now, if it ain't Dekumon, everybody's favorite venturer.
I hear you threw your lot in with the gladiators.
Questionable decision given the events of recent days, but to each his own. So what do I owe the pleasure?
Know anything about a ring?
Oi, put that away before someone says it. Where in the seven hells did you get one of those rings? What, you don't recognize the sigil? God's damned fool. Before you go stumbling around in the brush, you ought to at least know what kind of venomous bastards be looking within. Been a long time since Ul'dah has seen a criminal organization rise from obscurity to notoriety as quick as the Holocron. Word is they've got connections to the Brass Blades, the Syndicate, and God knows who else. But you didn't hear that from me. I want no part of whatever mess you and your mates have gotten yourselves into, understood?
Oh dear. Crime ring? Hey, Mila.
Oh, Dekumon. I was wondering when you might return. What news do you bring of our injured comrade?
He was attacked by a member of the Holocron. His attackers may be headed to the Silver Bazaar, yeah. She might recognize the name more than the location.
The Holocron? I find that hard to believe, but no matter. One of our comrades returned from Stone's Throw moments ago. A gang of bandits is said to be headed for the Silver Bazaar. They're after a man with an enormous bounty on his head. The people living there are in grave danger. In their frenzy to find their quarry, the bandits won't scruple to destroy property and harm civilians, and the few brass blades stationed there will be powerless to stop them. We must stop them, Dekumon. We'll protect the Silver Bazaar and avenge our injured guildmate, all in one fell swoop.
A bit melodramatic, if you ask me.
Aldous? I told you never to come here again!
I couldn't sit idly by while you charge into battle against an enemy you know nothing about. Mila, a responsible guildmaster, would never risk the lives of her charges like this.
Who are you to lecture me about responsibility?
Mila, listen to me. This is the Holocron you're dealing with.
So, whatever notoriety they may have achieved means nothing to me. We'll cut them down like the common bandits they are.
It's not that simple. More importantly, it's not your fight.
What are you saying?
They want me, Mila. I've been fending off assassination attempts ever since I returned to Thanalan. Just stay here and let me handle this. It'll be over soon, I promise.
Just stay here while you go off on your own, is that it? It's been 7 years since I let you leave, Aldous. 7 years. Do you have any idea at all what you put me through?
Mila.
I don't want to hear it, you selfish bastard. Do you even care about the people who suffered because of you? Just get out. We don't need your help. We'll settle this ourselves.
Mila, wait. There's something you need to know.
Enough! Get out, get out!
Alright. Save some of that for the Holocron. But do try not to let Dekumon here come to harm while you're at it. I rather like him. Alright, rendezvous with Mila at the Silver Bazaar in Western Thanalan. My goodness, another duty calls. We really like them in this quest line.
There you are, Dekumon. Everyone's already in position. Are you prepared?
Oh yeah, I'm prepared. Alright. Time to clean house here. Oh, my tank stance is not on. Excuse me. Choose my target. I choose all of them. Literally, I choose all of them. Oh, I got stunned. Somebody stunned my ass. There we are. This is what it means to be a tank. You want everybody punching you, and I mean everybody. What conjurers? Pretty sure I killed them all. There, tank stance up. Defense is boosted. God, I've always hated mages. Don't worry, we're taking them all out. There we are. Down to their own tank. Sir, have you been sufficiently embarrassed yet? All of your charges are dead. You did nothing to stop me. That was easy. I mean, I clearly was overgeared for that, but still.
Rejoice, gladiators, for the day is ours!
Come on, where's some cheering? Let's throw some cheering into that. Oh, there's Mr. Purple Robe. Let me guess, you know him too.
What? But why would you be?
Leave him to us, First Sword.
No, stop!
Oh. Ooh, that's she got the crazy eyes.
Oh, such brittle blades, so easily broken. Perhaps the first sword is made of stronger steel.
Leave us, Anna. Our business here is over.
Oh, pooh.
Ah, there's the other sword.
What have you done, Leovold?
Okay, no, she definitely knows him.
First sword, we must withdraw. The wounded need tending. Let us take them back to the guild.
This one's a fair bit more interesting than the Dragoon questline. Well, I suppose that's to say it's more interesting than the Lancer questline. Probably not fair to compare this to the Dragoon questline. We'll see that when we get to Paladin.
Give me a moment, Dekumon. I need to think.
How about talking?
I wanted to spare you this, Myla. I begged you not to go. You knew all this? That Leovold did... Leovold and I once fought side by side in the Colosseum. The twin swords of Ul'dah, they called us. Never lost a match. Honored by the Bull of Alamigo himself. But that was then, and this is now. When I learned Leovold single-handedly transformed the Alicron from a gang of common thieves into the most feared criminal organization in Thanalan, I knew I had to return. It seems like a lifetime ago that the three of us used to train together in this hall. Oh, the Leovold I knew would never stoop so low. He was a good man, strong and true. What would drive him to do this? When I find him, I'll be sure to ask. Unfortunately, he seems determined to kill me for my curiosity. What are you telling me, Aldous? I'm not clever enough to keep secrets, my dear. I'm a simple man, only capable of dealing with what's right in front of me. Is that so? I'll find him, Myla. I promise. When I do, I'll beat the answer out of him. Like I said, a little more interesting than the Lancer questline of just the jerk that, you know, wants to teach us through fear. Level 25, on holy ground. Ah, Dekumon, I must apologize for my earlier behavior. As First Sword, my duty is not only to foster your growth as a gladiator, but to also protect you from dangers that you are not yet ready to face. Who said I wasn't ready? I did not know that Leovold had become the leader of the Alicron. Had he chosen to bear his steel at us, many and more of us would not have returned alive. I need to know why he's turned to a life of crime. and so I've ordered my best men to scour Thanland for any trace of his whereabouts. Unfortunately, one of them has disappeared. I have a strong suspicion that he has been taken prisoner by the Alacran, or worse. If there is any hope of saving him, we must act quickly. I would have you search for our missing comrade. His last report said that he was tracking the Alacran near the Hammers in western Thanalan. If you go there, you may find some clues to his fate. I've been far too reckless in recent days, and let too many good gladiators come to harm. Please, Dekumon, find our missing comrade and bring him home safe.
I can do just that, ma'am. Where are the Hammers, though? That's a real good question. Oh, back to the south again. Seems to be okay, to a certain extent. It's a trap, brother! It's a trap! Oh. Okay, come on. Bunch up, ladies. I'm gonna beat all y'all asses. Oh, I missed you, I'm sorry. There you go.
Oh,
that's some fine swordsmanship, Dekumon. Mida, the first sword certainly knows how to pick them. Even after all these years, I can't quite bring myself to call her that. See, I still remember when her father first brought her to a guild, a wee lass who cried at the sight of naked steel. But to look at her now, you'd swear she was born with a blade in her hand. Not like she has much of a choice but to rise to the occasion, though. What with all the trouble Ul'dah got into 7 years ago. Selfish bastard, he should never have... enough of my rambling. I'll make my way back to Ul'dah after a short rest. You go on ahead, and tell Mila that I'm fine. Alright, back we go. Alright, see if she's got anything interesting to say now.
Dekumon, thank the gods you're alright. I heard all about the ambush at the Hammers. Excellent work. You've been invaluable to the guild, and I cannot thank you enough. In fact, I believe you deserve a much-needed rest. Take some time for yourself and return when you've recuperated. But before you go, speak with Lulutsu. I believe she has a message for you.
Lulutsu? Oh, is that the receptionist? Yep, it was.
Ah, Dekumon, the very gladiator I was seeking. Lean closer, for I would not have others hear my words. Ul'dah says his regards, and requests you meet him at the Lich Yard in Eastern Thanalan. Naturally, I have not divulged this information to the First Sword. As you may have gathered from the previous interactions, she's still rather upset with him, and would likely forbid any further association. Quite understandable, since he was clearly being groomed to become the next guildmaster before that horrible scandal. Ah, they would have made such a lovely couple. Forgive me. This is hardly an appropriate topic of conversation. Anyway, you have my word that the First Sword will not hear any rendezvous from me.
Well, that's probably a good thing. She's got a bit of a temper on her.
Are you flipping kidding me?
Another duty calls? Holy crap! Man, this is gonna be a long episode for just the 1 to 30s.
And where have you been?
Busy drowning in sweet young thing's eyes.
Well, if that's the case, I understand completely. It's been 7 years since Mila's father was laid to rest here. He was mean, stubborn, and all outgo through and through. But gods, when he danced with sword in hand, it was pure poetry in motion. Mila's right. There's no way I could know what it was like for her back then, forced to replace her father under such terrible circumstances.
Oh, here we go.
And who might you be? Another of Leovold's lackeys? Master Leovold has been most distressed since the learning of your return. This is unacceptable.
Your master does not deserve your loyalty, kitten. When you've outlived your usefulness, he'll dispose of you like so many others. Believe me, I speak from personal experience on that one.
Say what you will, I will not be swayed.
She looks awfully determined to kill me. Still, not really in the mood to play. Mind stopping it, Dekumon? Sure. Just random fight out in left field. Sure, why not? You know what, here. I'll even provoke you and put my tank stance on. No pressure, but I'll be evaluating your performance. Well, then I guess I best make this quick. Oh, she has some sort of regen effect on. There we go. That was incredibly easy. She literally did nothing. You've gotten stronger. Good. I'm glad Mila has a man like you to rely upon. She's her father's daughter, a leader of men, a true warrior, and an obstinate woman who lets her feelings cloud her judgment. Which is why she needs to be surrounded by dependable people who will give her good counsel and keep her temper in check. Now more than ever. Stick by her. She needs you more than she knows. I'll do what I can. She needs you, Aldous. I'm not the one she's interested in. Haven't you listened to a word I said? She needs dependable people. In case you haven't noticed, I'm anything but. I'm only here because of unfinished business. When it's settled, there'll be no reason left for me to stay. I mean, isn't she enough of a good reason? I owe it to her old man to put an end to this. To give him peace in Thal's realm by making that bastard Leovold finally answer for his crimes. Remember what I said, Dekumon. Now go. She's probably wondering where you are. Personally, I don't think Miller really cared, but sure, we'll see.
Why are you staring at me like that, Dekumon? Is something the matter? You're behaving rather oddly. Well, I'm afraid I have no news regarding the Aliquant's movements. I remain confident that we will find them soon, so keep your blade sharp.
Alright. And last quest, the rematch.
Oh, damn it all to the seventh hell! This is madness! It's Ul'dah. He's been arrested by the Brass Blades! They claim he was plotting to assassinate the Sultana. Oh, that is utter nonsense. He has no motive to do so. And whatever I've said about the man, he would never resort to using poison.
Wow. We wrote this in the level 30 quest. Poisoning the Sultana. Oh god. Flash forwards there.
Oh, the Aliquan must be behind this. They failed to kill him time and again, and now they're reaching out to tell their monetarist allies. I didn't want to believe Wymond when he said they had such influence, but... Wait, that's it. If anyone can help us unravel this plot, it's Wymond. He has a reputation for knowing things he shouldn't, after all. Find Wymond, see what he can tell us. Ul'dah says many things, but he is not a murderer.
The plot, she thickens. Didn't expect to see Wymond again in the same quest.
I was wondering you might come along, Dekumon. Frankly, I'm surprised Ul'dah went so quietly. You ought to know there's no walking away from this.
What happened between Ul'dah and Leovold 7 years ago? Why would Ul'dah surrender himself? Yeah, what happened between those two?
You really don't know, do you?
Best I start at the beginning then. Ul'dah is something of an enigma. He and Leovold were two of the greatest gladiators ever to grace the Blood Sands. But he threw all that hard-fought glory away for a few guild more. See, the average Ul'dah loves a good Colosseum fight, and what better way to make a gladiatorial spectacle more entertaining than wagering on the outcome? So, when it got out that Ul'dah was orchestrating a match-fixing scheme of untold proportions, well, you can imagine the shock and anger that people felt. He was expelled from the Colosseum, and his wins were stricken from the record. Your Guildmaster Miller got the worst of it though. Not only was her friend exposed as a fraud, but around the same time her father fell ill and passed away. There was some oddities surrounding his death too. It was rumored he took his own life out of shame for his disgraced pupil, or that it might have even been murdered by the man. Baseless conjecture really, but it made Ul'dah look that much worse. In the end, Miller lost two of the most important men in her life, and was forced to take charge of the guild alone. And Leovold? He tried to go it solo on the Blood Sands, but it wasn't the same. Without Ul'dah, his career was finished. Now you know the nature of the man you so desperately want to save. Though, judging from that look in your eyes, I gather you still have your reservations. Fine then. Though you can't blame me for doubting a man found in possession of Roga's bile. It is a vile poison. Rare and expensive too. Only the Corpse Brigade knows how to make it, I hear. Gods only know why they'd give it to Ul'dah. Could go to the headquarters in the Suburgo and South Thanalan and ask them direct, I reckon, though. I've an aversion to direct confrontation, personally. But you don't, do you? And by the by, should you save the poor bastard's life, tell him we're even, and that I hope it was all worth it. Even, eh? Search for proof of Ul'dah's innocence. Trying to wander around this area level. I remember these guys being rather irritating. Really? I really think you could take me? Sure. Props for trying, but still embarrassingly sad. Hello. There's the Roger's Bile. And there's the locals. you. Out of my way. Alright, got the evidence.
Where have you been, Dekumon? Ul'dah has been given over into the custody of the Sanctorium. They mean to execute him. We must do something.
Well, here's a bale of sail, and here's the frickin' poison.
This poison, is it? You've proved that the Alacran purchased it from the Corpse Brigade. Thank the gods you've done it. Quickly, we must show this to the official presiding over his execution at Highbridge. Go, now!
Where's that? Highbridge. Oh, like my dry brown. Okay, this one I did expect to be a duty called. The Sicarium has sentenced you to death for your crimes against the Sultana. Have you any less? Huh? Who are you? And what do you want? Here, hold that thought, my man. I got evidence. These are bold accusations you make, adventurer. Oh, it's him, isn't it? However, the Sicarium has found the prisoner guilty in the eyes of gods and men, and he will be executed forthwith. Oh, don't waste your breath, Dekumon. Thalskirs have always yielded to wealth above all else, and Leovold spent a fortune to secure my sentence. Silence, criminal! And you, what are you waiting for? Do it! Where did that...
Ul'dah!
Oh, just couldn't stay away, could you? Well, at least I don't have to steal the headsman's axe. Hang on. There we are. If the gods are to have blood this day, I'm afraid it won't be mine. Since you two are so devout, perhaps you'd be willing to offer yourselves in exchange. Mercy! That was easy. Ah, there they are. The rest of the riffraff. Interfering with the law is a heinous crime. In fact, I believe it is punishable by death. We should get up there. Oh. I think we have our own problem to deal with up there, though. I had a feeling this spectacle would draw you here. I should have dealt with you for myself from the start. Come, let's dance, brother. So it's to be a rematch. Very well, I accept. Miller and the others need you, Dekumon. Leave him to me. You sure? Alright, fine. I'll deal with the small fry. Oh, you're gonna make me work my way up there, aren't you? Alright, tank stance on. Hold on. Get rid of the healer first. There we go. We've learned that lesson. Come on, you two. Easy enough. Oh, please. And who the heck? Oh, casters. Not very good ones, though. Too squishy. Far too squishy. Oh, we have a party going on here. A hell of a party. Am I invited? Get everybody's attention. Good shit. Argo's got one. Got a mage. Oh, there's the mage. I see her now. You can go first. Splat. Now we deal with the rest of the shrimps. still stun people. Wait, that's it? I don't get to fight the big guy? I'm rather disappointed. And again, no cheering. Put some cheering in these.
Ul'dah!
Ul'dah! Got him with the Rage of Halone combo. You almost had me, Leopold.
Stay back. I won't have your pity. You just had to have it all, didn't you? Just one victory, just one bloody match. But your precious ego couldn't accept that. You ruined everything. Tell me, Ul'dah, how does it feel to lose your name, your legacy, everything you ever loved?
A little deathbed confessional, buddy?
I want to know how much you suffered.
Let it go, Leopold. It's over. Oh dear. Oh no, he's gonna jump.
Like hell's it is. I swear you will never know peace. Not in this life or the next.
Wow. Dude just straight up committed seppuku.
You know damn well neither of us will see Thal's realm. Let's go. Our comrades are waiting.
Huh, no nod.
I'm glad you were there, Dekumon. Without you, I doubt we could have defeated the Alakon.
Have you ever considered the Colosseum? You'd make a wonderful attraction. Of course, you need a title that befits your prowess. How about Warrior of Light?
Now that it's all over, you'll be staying, won't you?
No. Leopold may be dead, but the Alakon are far from finished. I'd rather not linger and give them a chance to regroup and seek revenge. It is a true tragedy that I cannot enjoy the company of Ul'dah's lovely ladies any longer. But I have faith that equally radiant beauties await me in distant lands.
Ul'dah,
Not another word, my dear. It's bad enough that the First Sword has permitted a disgraced gladiator to fraternize with her subordinates. Can you imagine the scandal if she became personally involved with the man? Nevertheless, I understand how you feel, Miller. I'm known to have this effect on the fair sex.
I should have let the headsman have his way with you. That way you might have learned something of humility.
But how am I supposed to remember the lesson without a head?
Oh, trust me, I would have just made sure he got off the little one.
Your father would be proud of you, Miller. Don't ever change. Ah, yes. There's one more thing I wanted to say to you before I go, Dekumon. 7 years ago, before my last match on the Blood Sands, I was given an offer. A sultan's ransom in exchange for a loss. Leopold begged and pleaded, but I just couldn't do it. Call it honor, or pride, or whatever you like. I made my choice, and in spite all that came of it, to this day I have no regrets. It's a simple thing to know what's right. Listen to that heart of yours, and it will never lead you astray. Trust in your comrades, have faith in your skills, and you will triumph over any adversity. And with that, I bid you all farewell.
I'd better not have to wait 7 years to see that bastard again. There's still so much I want to... What in the seven hells are you all looking at? This is a training hall. Why aren't you all training right now? You think all it takes to stand on the blood sands is a sword and a stupid grin? No, it takes years of hard work, an ocean of blood and sweat, and an unbreakable will. Every man and woman here has the potential to become a champion, but it is you, and you alone, who decides your destiny.
Could you calm down now, ma'am?
So, answer me now, gladiators. Will you follow in the footsteps of your brothers and sisters and inscribe your names in legend?
Hi! Oh, that is some piss-ass cheering. Realm Reborn, ladies and gentlemen. But with that, the Gladiator questline falls silent, and we'll be picking up the next time with the Paladin questline. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more Eorzean job listings. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.